Alright, I'm back. I think I fixed the problem. Also, I kind of wish I fixed it earlier in the game.
Wait, Father! Mr. Setsu asked me to do something.
Because you know how we were having those little, like every once in a while there would be like a little slowdown? I think I fixed it with a speed hack. I gotta start farting around with stuff earlier. At least now we can see if this will actually fix some of the stuff here.
You
shouldn't like that little flicker either.
Here he comes!
Whatever. I don't really care about the flicker. But I'm glad the audio isn't like, taking a beat every once in a while. But anyways, yeah, I decided I went back and I actually got the good clothes and I put them back for Lino. And look at that, him and Flare are dressed up. Flare kind of looks like what her mom used to wear. She actually looks pretty nice. Anyways, I had to fart around with some speed hacks and that I was able to get it going. But yeah, look at Flare, huh? She looks nice. Anyways.
On my honor as the King of Obel, I, Lino and Kuldus, declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Obel.
Yay!
This conflict, though tragic, has presented us an opportunity to think about the islands and their citizens.
Yeah.
I would like to take this chance now to propose the establishment of an Island Nations Federation.
The INF.
What say you?
So yeah, these guys.
I hereby declare the founding of the Island Nations Federation.
Yeah, this is how the Island Nations Federation starts. Looks like Lino's gonna be the leader. And hell, Obel's probably gonna be the capital, I guess. But yeah, now we'll actually see the credits, which is nice. I don't have to worry about friggin' the old damn thing freezing and not working. So yeah, what happened to Laszlo? Where did he end up? Oh, we'll find out. As we have the obligatory 108 Stars of Destiny thing. And apparently, Eleanor is missing. And the hero is missing well. It'll be 150 years until Ted meets his friend. Tal becomes a fisherman. Isaac goes back and tries to rebuild Julia. Axel becomes the new leader. So anyways, yeah, what the hell was I going to talk about? So yeah, apparently Aldo was killed by Ted. That kind of sucks. Yeah, and I guess Rhinebeck, I don't know how he becomes... I don't know, well, it looks like Kika dies. That's a shame. It's just kind of going by a little quick, but the music for this part's really good. Anyways, yeah, I really like this game, even though it's the probably least favorite of most everyone's of the Suikoden series. I really like it. Someone was mentioning, I forget, but they were mentioning how this game, they feel like it was kind of rushed. I can totally see that. I can totally see them being like, "Oh, put all this stuff together." Maybe they had plans for more stuff, and they didn't get a chance to do it. I don't know. It looks like Gretchen's teaching in Razorel, and so does Conrad. He goes back to teaching. Yeah, because Razorel needs a lot of help. So yeah, the true Rune of Punishment, what ends up happening is, I'm going to show you the true ending. I'm not going to bother showing you, I'm not going to show you what happens, like if you didn't collect 108 stars. But yeah, so the true Rune of Punishment eventually kind of like turns into like a redemption phase, and it's all good. And what else? Yeah, so Django and Breck basically take out the Cray Trading Company, whoever's left. I wonder if Tanya eventually becomes like an ancestor of Templeton. You know what I would have done if I was Laszlo? I would have had the mermaids go and save Troy as he was drowning in his ship. I would have had him save him because he's an honorable dude, and I think he should have lived. I mean, Colton, if you think about it, lives. So does Helmet. You know, and stuff like that. What else was I going to talk about? So yeah, I don't know what the whole story was with Graham Cray and Eleanor. I kind of wish that they had a little bit more character development. Like a lot of the characters in this game, you could say needed more character development, even more story. In fact, this game was pretty short. I mean, it probably only took about maybe 70 episodes to do, mid-60s. But the music's really good. The gameplay is good, even though a lot of people didn't like that they went 4 characters instead of 6. I find it a lot of fun. They did dumb it down, but it's still pretty fun, and the battles do go by a lot quicker. And yeah, poor Warlock, he ends up dying after this, since he was the one who brought the rune cannons. Shame for poor Warlock. So yeah, yeah. So like I said, I guess they could have added that. I think the game was still fun. I really liked the fact that you were on a ship. I like the idea of a moving fortress instead of just a regular fortress. But yeah, for the story, you know, it could have used... I feel like it's kind of bare bones. And they could definitely beefed it up, put some muscles into it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I still think it's a really good game. So now that we've beaten this game, I don't think there's any bonus content I'm going to show. And I'm pretty much going to go on to Suikoden Tactics next. I'll probably take a day or 2 off and get that one ready. Apparently, I was thinking about doing a new game plus for Suikoden Tactics right off the bat, but I'll probably just show a couple of new game plus things in the bonus episode of that game. But yeah, I would have saved Troy. Yeah. Look at that. Noah's helping out Chibu too. But yeah, the music in this game is really, really good. What else? I like the islands. I just wish that they had more of them to explore. Like I said, I feel like this game was kind of bare bones, and maybe they didn't get a chance to like really beef up the stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, the fifth game actually really does a good job of fixing all the mistakes of this game, I guess. They go back to 6 characters, all kinds of different stuff. I like the fact that, well, in this game I like that that you could get Snow, and that, like, he's actually one of the best characters in the game. I like like, that was good, the like, development between Snow and the hero, although you kind of wish there was more backstory with Laszlo and the Rune of Punishment. So, alright, let's find out what Laszlo's fate is, since he did use the true rune. Or are we still going with the grenade stars? Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this has been Let's Play Suikoden 4. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This is the ending. Hopefully I won't get flagged for this. But yeah, Lemure is terrific opening song. Even if it does end up getting me that copyright strike or copyright claim. And yeah, so this game was all about boats and sailing around. And it was just really fun. I actually like some of the stuff that they did. I like the fact that they kind of sped up battle, because the third game, they really bulked down the battle. They really got too bulky with it, and then putting it in the groups, like the 2 groups, that kind of was hard. I like the fact that you can use like 3 different parties at once, but too bad it was only restricted to one part. I mean, on the ocean. And I like the credits here. Not only is this like a remix of the theme of Suikoden 1, one of the themes of Suikoden 1, but it also shows these cool ships, and they're getting bigger and bigger, kind of like the evolution of the boat. And I do like the fact that this game kind of went back a little bit to Suikoden 1 and 2, in the essence of like it got a little Asian again. It had some similar music. It was really nice. But yeah, maybe I guess people complain, like, yeah, that's one. People maybe complain about 3 and how it was really bulky, and then they just decided, let's do a bare bones game. Like, I do miss not having skills. Skills was pretty cool in the 3rd game, but that's all right. They kind of what was I gonna say? Trying to think. Oh yeah, I did like the naval battles in this game. They weren't too hard. As long as you figured out like what is what, it was really good. I also liked the one-on-ones in this game. I liked how each of them was unique, and that you could, you know, each battle was different in the essence that you would do different special attack or a different defend or whatever. They need a couple more of them. There were really only 6 of them. I just feel like this game is good, but it could use a lot more to it. But like I said, it's not bad the way it is. If you just take it as an enjoyable game, you know, by itself, it's a very good game. They did have, so anything that they kind of didn't explain about, like, what the hell was that giant tree? What did that have to do with, the craze and whatnot and all that, and rune cannons, we're actually going to find out in the next game. See, look at this. They only have one guy working on all these different things. Like the mini games, there's only one person working on each mini game. And Junko Kawano is the same person who worked on the first game, and she worked on Shadow of Destiny. I think one of them happening was after Suikoden 5, the group broke up, and they haven't been able to like get anyone to work on the next franchise, the next game in the franchise. Yeah. But yeah, this music is really good. It's a shame that they didn't use it more during the game. But it's cool. I liked. Can I say one thing that I really did enjoy is being able to play as Ted. Sadly, we won't be seeing the Soul Eater Rune anymore. Doesn't appear in the next game, or yeah, Ted, you don't get Ted for the next game, sadly, and you don't get to use the Soul Eater Rune in Suikoden 5 at all. So yeah, this is it for Ted and all that good stuff, I guess. But yeah, once again, pretty good game. If I had to give it like a score, I'd probably give it like a C+. If I had to give Suikoden 1 a score, it'd probably be like a B+. Suikoden 2 is like an A+. Suikoden 3, I'd probably give like a B. And then I don't remember, I've only played Suikoden 5 like 1.5 times, so I don't remember much about it. But we will get to that game. But yeah, don't worry, we will see a lot of these characters in the next game, so it'll be real nice to see them. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of sad they didn't explain too much more about like the hero's mom. They should have had more information. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like if they could have redid this game, give them some time to like add story to everybody, or at least some of the main people. I mean, the beginning of the game was really good. I'd say about around the time where you had to start recruiting the islands. That's when it kind of started to lose some of its stuff, some of its like shine, I guess. But again, I do like this game a lot. I always like the underdog of the games. And now they have like a cool medley of the Suikoden 1 music. I think that's one reason why I like this game too, is because it does use some of that music from like Suikoden 1 and like and 2, but Suikoden 3 doesn't really do that at all, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I think I've pretty much done everything that I care to do for this game, so I don't think I'll be doing any bonus episodes unless there's something you guys really want to see. And if you do really want to see something, please let me know in the comment section. Because if you don't, I won't be able to do anything, and I'm only going to give you a couple of days after this video's been uploaded to ask for anything. But yeah, I kind of like the trading in this game too. I like the fact that you could just kind of trade, and it was a little simpler than in the other games. Also, it was pretty nice to get Vicky really early in the game so that you can kind of warp around and really benefit from the trading game. I feel like this is going by fairly slow. But yeah. Here we go. I got one thing I can talk about silent protagonists. I kind of feel like that, you know, these games kind of like, as like we're going more and more into like, you know, more character development in some video games, not all of them. I think the silent protagonist character, or the silent protagonist hero is kind of like an outdated concept now. The reason why I think that is I think people or game companies can make a game with a protagonist who speaks and stuff, and can actually you can actually feel like you're that player. You know what I mean? You're that character. That's one of the reasons why they always have you, you can name your character and all that, because they're like, they want you to feel like you're this character. But the thing about it is you are that character. You're playing as him or her, and I feel like at this point, you don't need a silent protagonist. You can have them speak. You can have them have a personality. You can have them like let's say with that scene before where he was using True Rune, you can have him literally say something. And look at that, they recorded in Les Claypool somewhere. And look, there's the raft that we used. But yeah, that last ship there was the Dauntless, I guess that's technically or the Rush. That's technically the default name if you want to use it. But yeah, so I feel like the silent protagonist is kind of an outdated concept, and you don't really need to use it anymore. That's just my opinion. I think after some discussion with people through the comments, I feel like you don't need to use it. Have the character talk. I think if you gave him decisions and had him talk, and you get to pick the decisions, a la like Mass Effect or something, that would be fine, because you still have them have a personality, and hell, they can even have stuff to talk about afterwards. You know? Or they can have stuff to talk about in between, like, and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what I think, personally. I think that, like, I know a lot of people love Legend of Zelda, but I would love to hear Link talk. Actually, like, they give him a personality and stuff. And look at that little bull there. So let me tell you a little bit about New Game Plus. Alright, you're going to be able to save your game. And that's the end of the game. I'm probably going to end up having to split this in two. Anyways, what's going on here? there's a ship. A lifeboat. Laszlo. Rune of Punishment killed him? So he's adrift at sea. So yeah, the Rune of Punishment. For collecting 108 stars. You get the true ending. Yes. If you didn't collect 108 stars, at this point Laszlo would be dead. The Rune of Punishment would have not turned into its atone phase, and he would have died. But instead, he's alive. And there is his ship, or there's the ship there. And there, look, there's Lino. Waving him on. Hopefully they'll get him. So yeah. Laszlo using the power of the True Rune would have killed him, but if you got 108 stars, he will live. And you need to get 108 stars so that you can transfer over your save data to Suikoden Tactics, in which we will collect a lot of the characters from this game. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And I bet you they're going to turn around and get this poor guy. So, now you'll be able to actually save your game after this and get a New Game Plus. Now, what can you get with New Game Plus? I was just looking over. You will bring over all your items and equipment except for decoration items, treasure maps, ocean rune pieces, old books, window sets, key accessories such as the wooden amulet and rose crest, canvas, and any equipped runes and equipment on your character before you talk to Riki on your way out of Al-Il. This also includes all key items. You will retain your window settings and pots too, so that's nice. Your hero will not keep the game's rare equipment such as Pirate King set, Hero set, Guardian set. All characters and weapons will be reset to default. You will get a figure of an old man, which is an ornament that can be used while bathing. You can skip cutscenes by hitting triangle. You can retain your exploration of the world, and you will unlock a hidden song in the sound test. So that's what you get. So any weapons and items that you ended up keeping, like if you didn't, any weapons or items that you had, or actually any items and defensive equipment that you had at the end of the game that was not equipped by your party members, you'll actually get for the next run through. Runes as well. As they said, you don't get the treasure maps, rune pieces, or ocean rune pieces, old books, window sets, and other stuff. So yeah, you do lose a lot of that, but it can be interesting because you should hopefully have a lot of potch. You should hopefully have some good stuff that you might have bought beforehand, and yeah, you can continue the game if you want and do more. But the New Game Plus is kind of, I mean, I guess it's worth something if you're actually didn't collect everything the first time around. So I'll save it. Your name is going to end up in green. Your save file will be marked with a green wording and will bring you over to the game title too. I don't want to do that because I might get a copyright strike. or a copyright claim on it. So yeah, you can continue to play if you want, and yeah, collect all more good stuff. Like, I didn't equip the Fortune Rune or that second Prosperity Rune, so if you're playing the game again, you can put both those on someone and really beef them up. So yeah, this has been Kench1913. Again, if you guys have anything you want to see before I finish the game, before I finish it off, I don't think there's really anything else I'm going to show. So yeah, this has been Kench1913. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Suikoden 4, and I will see you guys in the next Let's Play. Bye-bye.